shoes. Chase the W's, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league, most valuable, they sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few, can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the rest.
Welcome back to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. It's the Giants in control of the football as we get back to the action in the first quarter.
Hit it. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
I got him.
Step.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. The way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting...
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And now it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Second and 10. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They'll set up to throw. Buying time to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. They'll drop to throw. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. He'll look to throw. Here as he's taken down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And it is incomplete. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 2nd and 3. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Barker. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. He's back to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll look to throw.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now Saquon Barkley, and he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Ready. And Logo.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick is indeed good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for the Giants, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home.
Hey, how fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like 4th down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team, I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Under late, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit it be?
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the New York Giants and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, as you know, being over in Orlando, still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Go! 91! Come on,
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To Barkley on the check down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right. Hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Eluding the pressure right. And he comes back with one complete. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. They'll run it with Elliott. They find some open field. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. I think touchdown, Giants. Ezekiel Elliott, his first touchdown here of the new. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Aguilar has it. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Nelson Aguilar. We pick it up 2nd quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. Now back to throw. And this one's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll look to throw. And an alley to run. Fight it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And out across midfield down to the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left. Going deep downfield for Ross. And it's knocked away and incomplete. There on the coverage, knocking that one away was Mike Edwards. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 33. He'll drop to throw.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. A good run of 6 yards there, gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he's going to bull his way into the end. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's hauled in by Shepard. And now look at him go. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Sterling Shepard. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's caught by Aguilar. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll set up a throw. And this is Shepard on the catch. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll look to throw here. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. Open man is Ross, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Got a man open. It's Ross.
Hey, let's go.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Flushed out right. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
And the kick by Rosas is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. And this stadium is abuzz after that one, understandably so. I cannot believe he hit that thing.
And you can't.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
Go now. 50, plant.
54 miles. 3 buzz.
Go.
They start on the ground with Elliott. Room here to run. Oh, Zeke with a quick feet. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Always got some breathing room. Wow, shifty.
Whoa.
31 yards there and a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. This is Barkley. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down now, Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Watch the run.
And they'll start the drive here with an end around. He finds an opening past the 40. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard, 75 yards. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Giants, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do?
Start your week by installing your game plan.
In the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They try